Imagine looking at India on August 15th, 1947. A new flag rises. A colonial flag comes down. After nearly 2 centuries of British rule, India is independent. But that moment was the end of a struggle that had lasted generations. For much of the 19th century, the British built a vast system of political, military, and economic control over India. Then came 1857. Soldiers, rulers, and civilians across northern India rose against British rule. Mangal Pandey, Rani Lakshmibai, Bahadur Shah Zafar, Begum Hazrat Mahal, and Tantia Tope became some of its most remembered figures. The revolt was defeated. In 1858, the British Crown took direct control of India, but resistance continued. In 1885, the Indian National Congress was founded. Dadabhai Naoroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and Bal Gangadhar Tilak became important voices for Indian political rights. In 1905, the partition of Bengal triggered the Swadeshi movement. People boycotted British goods and promoted Indian-made products. Revolutionary movements also emerged, with figures such as Aurobindo Ghosh, Khudiram Bose, V.D. Savarkar, and Lala Lajpat Rai. Then came 1919. The Rowlatt Act allowed detention without trial. And on April 13th, British troops opened fire on a crowd at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. The massacre shocked India. Rabindranath Tagore renounced his knighthood in protest. Then Gandhi transformed the scale of the movement. Non-cooperation, boycotts, khadi, and civil disobedience brought millions of ordinary Indians into the struggle. But Gandhi was only one part of the story. Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, and Chandrasekhar Azad represented another path. Bhagat Singh became a powerful symbol of revolutionary resistance. On March 23, 1931, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, and Sukhdev were executed. In 1930, Gandhi began the Salt March from Sabarmati to Dandi. At Dandi, he broke the British salt law. Women were central too. Sarojini Naidu, Aruna Asaf Ali, Kasturba Gandhi, Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay, Matangini Hazra, and Usha Mehta were among countless women who participated. During Quit India in 1942, Usha Mehta helped operate the underground Congress radio while leaders were imprisoned. And there was another path. Subhas Chandra Bose and the Indian National Army challenged British rule militarily. The INA was defeated, but its trials added pressure to a weakening colonial system. Then World War II transformed everything. Millions of Indian soldiers served in the war. In 1943, Bengal suffered a devastating famine amid wartime disruption, inflation, food shortages, and policy failures. Millions suffered and died. After the war, Britain was economically and politically exhausted. Independence had become increasingly difficult to deny, but freedom came with partition. In 1947, Punjab and Bengal were divided. Millions were forced from their homes in one of the largest mass migrations in modern history. And then came August 15th, 1947. India became independent. But this was never the achievement of one person. Not Gandhi alone, not Bhagat Singh alone, not Bose, Nehru, Patel, or any single leader. It was built through generations of protests, revolts, political movements, and resistance. And behind the famous names were millions of ordinary people. Workers, farmers, students, women, soldiers, prisoners, families, people whose names were never recorded in history books. Some lost their freedom, some lost their livelihoods, and some lost their lives without ever seeing a free India. On August 15th, 1947, the flag changed. But behind that moment stood generations who had resisted, protested, suffered, and sacrificed. India was free, and the story of those who made that freedom possible was far bigger than any one name.